People say legends are born from talent, but in this world, the world these three young men built, legends were shaped by boldness. Taehyung, Jungkook, and Jimin never planned to conquer anything. They simply wanted to create, and the world watched, fascinated, as their ambition grew far larger than any stage. Taehyung was the first to shake the world's attention. His art, his leadership, and his unmatched creative vision began transforming industries one by one: fashion, cinema, even digital culture. Eventually, his impact grew so widespread that the president of the Republic of Korea, in this fictional universe, invited him to the Blue Hall for an official commendation. The president, softly, "Taehyung, you have redefined cultural identity for a new generation." Taehyung didn't say much that day. He simply bowed with his signature calm, his eyes carrying that quiet confidence everyone admired. The world talked about the moment for weeks, a young visionary being honored, not for fame, but for influence, for innovation, for changing how people dreamed. Meanwhile, Jungkook was rewriting the rules of the music industry. His debut solo album, released in this fictional world, didn't just break charts. It became the fastest album to surpass 1 billion streams across all platforms. Journalists called him the streaming phenomenon. Entire universities studied his strategies. And then came the moment the world never forgot. At the annual Global Music Artists Awards ceremony, their equivalent of the AMIs in this fictional universe, Jungkook stood under the bright lights holding the trophy for Artist of the Year, the youngest ever to win it. Jungkook, breathless. "I just wanted people to hear my heart. Thank you for listening." Narration, fans replayed the speech endlessly. Critics couldn't deny it. Jungkook wasn't just popular, he was historic. And then there was Jimin, the quiet storm. While Taehyung moved industries and Jungkook ruled streaming, Jimin focused on something entirely different: the world of performing arts. His contemporary dance film, Bloom, created in this fictional universe, spread across the globe like a spark catching wildfire. He blended choreography with visual storytelling, transforming raw emotion into movement so powerful that even harsh critics fell silent. The International Arts Federation, the highest body in the performing arts world of this universe, awarded him the Global Artistry honor, celebrating him as the performer who changed emotional expression for an era. Narration. For Jimin, it wasn't about trophies. It was about the people who felt understood through his art. But the real magic began when the three combined forces. Their influence stretched across continents, Taehyung shaping aesthetics, Jungkook dominating global soundscapes, Jimin elevating artistry to spiritual levels. Countries invited them, brands chased them, media couldn't keep up with them. Together, they became known in this fictional universe as the Triad of Creation. Not because they were perfect, but because everything they touched grew. Industries changed, standards rose, and young people around the globe finally believed they could create something impossible. Sound, gentle wind, nighttime city lights. One evening, after another groundbreaking collaboration, the three sat on the edge of a rooftop overlooking Seoul. No cameras, no reporters, just friends catching their breath above a world they unknowingly transformed. Jimin, smiling. "Crazy how far we've come, isn't it?" Jungkook, "We're just getting started." Taehyung, "And the world still has so many corners left to color." Narration. They laughed, soft, tired, but proud. Below them, the city pulsed with dreams they helped ignite. And for once, they allowed themselves to simply be three boys staring at the night sky. 3 names, 3 paths, 1 era changed forever. And this was just the beginning of how Taehyung, Jungkook, and Jimin conquered the world, not with power, not with wealth, but with creativity that refused to be contained.